And we're live. Like that was my feeling.
So I'm not done with Blade Runner yet. So like, did you see Blade Runner 2049?
I don't think
No,
so.
I'm saving it for when I can smoke.
Oh, so I actually, and it's, I love film. I love, the whole cyberpunk. I love sci-fi. I love androids. I love everything. Man, I think Blade Runner, and I just, maybe I don't see it yet still, and I always think it's on me, is just so fucking boring.
Yeah.
And I never liked that movie, and I gave it so many chances because I'm like, on paper, this is supposed to be for me.
That's me too. Yeah.
But Blade Runner 2049 was fucking awesome. And yeah, I could have cut out 40 minutes of that movie, but I wouldn't. I would keep that extra 40 minutes. And I can't wait for you guys when you do decide to watch it, because I wonder what you think. Because it's pretty, it's either you love it or hate it. And I thought that movie was.
Is there any of it that's up for interpretation the way that the first one is? Because the big question is whether Deckard.
I don't think there is.
I don't know if you've seen.
There's a thing. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you're not sure if he's a thing or not, right?
Yeah, you don't know if Deckard is an android or not, a replicant. I believe that Deckard is a replicant, and I don't know. There's like 3 or maybe 4 different versions of the film. I've seen at least 2, maybe 3 of them. I definitely haven't seen the fucking Betamax version or the Laserdisc version. I think it was, but I've seen all the different endings. I prefer the ending where they leave it sort of up for interpretation over the one where they literally drive off into the sunset. But I like it every time I watch it. I'm very bored though, right up until the end. Whenever Rutger Hauer, I think is the actor's name, and Harrison Ford have their big face off, and it ends with him like giving this like Shakespearean fucking performance while the rain drips over his face. And he talks about like what life is and what existence means and
Do they
all
spend
this stuff.
much time on pets in the movie?
Very little. There's a little bit about the woman Snake, the stripper that is a replicant. There's a little bit about the owls.
Okay.
But these are
owls.
Like, I mean,
owl
quick.
episode.
Let me answer Harley's question. In the book, nearly half of the time is devoted to pets, and there is a level of prestige to which pet you have. And some people will have like, I don't know, a rat or something like that. It's kind of a low prestige pet, but at least it's there. Other people will have a sheep or a kangaroo, which is really fucking badass. And then there are people who have android sheeps, and they're kind of posing. That would be a very low T move to have, to pretend that you have a sheep. And that's what this guy did, Deckard. So he had a sheep out there, and he would pretend to feed it every day, and he'd go out and such. But he just dreamed of having a horse. That was what he wanted. Horse is a high T animal to keep as a pet, but he didn't want an android horse. He wanted a real horse. And a lot of times he's chasing down these androids to kill them, just knowing that brings him 8% closer to his dream of having a horse. And I don't give a flying fuck about this guy's pets. I don't care if they're androids. I don't care if they're horses. The whole, his dream of upgrading the animal that he keeps, I can't relate to at all. I don't know why it's important. I think he doesn't even like these animals. He just wants to impress his people.
I think that it has,
you won me over entirely.
I think it has less to do with him wanting a pet and more to do with the fact that he is dreaming.
Still don't care.
I feel you. I find it to be boring. I think it's a beautiful movie to look at. It's way ahead of its time. Okay. I love every single actor in the movie, from fucking Rutger Hauer and Harrison Ford to that beautiful woman whose name is escaping me right now. She plays Elle in Kill Bill. Her name's fucking, I can't think of it. And also who's the other actor? And Edward James Olmos. Yeah, she's the main girl. She's like the hot blonde chick. No. Not the main girl from Kill Bill. She's the main girl. She's the one that Uma Thurman faces off with in the fucking trailer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know who that lady is either.
I can't think of her. It doesn't matter. But I like all the actors and actresses. Edward James Olmos is in there. the Commander Adama from Battlestar Galactica, a much younger version of him.
Is it Daryl Hannah?
Daryl Hannah.
Yeah, it is. That's what I thought the name was. Yeah.
Yeah. There are some, you can go back now. They have like the 4K of Splash, and you can see a lot more of her naked in that movie. It's like that PG movie with her and fucking man. What movie names today? Tom Hanks.
I'm just looking at Splash.
Yeah, just Google Daryl Hannah's ass. And the Disney version, they edit this super long hair to cover her ass as she's running away.
It's a crime against humanity.
We watched that last time I was actually on the podcast.
Did we?
Yeah, we did.
Ah, that's funny. Okay.
I was like literally the last time I was here. But I feel like fundamentally not resonating, and I don't know, I'm pulling this out of my ass, but not resonating with the whole pet aspect. I feel like that's probably the underlying connecting aspect of whatever him as wanting to be close to a human or something. Because like wanting a pet seems like the most straightforward thing for like a robot or an AI that you would be like, wait a second, you want a pet? That's just a weird request.
It's a real status symbol.
Through line also to make him being like how much of a robot is this guy really, you know?
It's a real status symbol in their world in the future. And I don't know about the book, but obviously in the movie, it's heavily implied that he is himself a replicant. But yeah, I don't blame you for not liking that. I wouldn't blame you if you didn't like that movie, because I struggle with that one. It's one of those movies, like Harley said, like I want to like it. Like everybody seems to love this shit, but it's a little bit slow for me. And I like slow movies. The Shining is my favorite movie. 2001: A Space Odyssey. Another. Yeah,
I was gonna say I like Space Odyssey. That one also. Like when I was younger, I was like, "This sucks." But then when I got to like 25, I was like, "Oh, okay, relax, Harley, slow burn,
slow burn.
We're better now." But I never got there with Blade Runner.
Yeah, I haven't.
The Shining is your all-time favorite movie?
Yeah.
What?
Interesting.
Oh, The Shining. Yeah,
for me it is. Yeah,
Terminator 2 is mine.
It's really high up there. I've been trying to get Taylor to watch it for a while. He's never seen it.
What?
Terminator 2.
Seen the first one. I got to watch the second
Taylor,
one.
what's your favorite movie?
One thing about Taylor, real quick, I'm always like so like amazed at how far you can get making the decisions you've made and being a normal person and not like ever coming across like a friend or family member or someone that would grab you and be like, you have to fucking watch this now. And you're like, no, I'll read Lord of the Rings for the fourth time.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, to me, it's like, how did you get so far not doing that? I feel like it's like I had a friend that never had a Big Mac, and I was like, that's so crazy that you made it so far in life not doing a certain thing. You know, like
I had a Big Mac. That's all I'm happy with that.
It's almost on the same level to me. Like it's almost like at this point, like
I mean, some of these movies, it's inexcusable that I haven't seen. Like Terminator 2 is one of them. I absolutely
you're lucky that you haven't seen Terminator 2. Like
I get to watch it for the first time.
Do you know what I would give to erase Terminator 2 from my mind and watch it again for the first time?
Kyle, 15 years from now, that might just happen all the time. Just
God, I hope
speaking
so.
from experience. Dude, we watched PKA 140, and I was laughing at all this. This is on stream. All the same jokes were killing me. It's like I never heard them.
Like 7.5 years ago.
Dude, Terminator 2 is a fucking masterpiece. I watched that shit for the first time when I was 5 years old or something like that. With my
what other movies have you told me to watch, Kyle? Because
I mean, Terminator 2 is on the top of that fucking list of movies you haven't seen that you need to watch.
There's some other ones.
I mean, I like Event Horizon for as far as like space.
I did watch that.
I know you've seen Shawshank Redemption. You've spoke about it, haven't you?
Yeah, I've seen Shawshank Redemption. I like that a lot. But what was that one you just said, Kyle? Sorry.
Event Horizon.
That's got
Sam Neill.
Yeah,
and Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah, that was awesome. I loved that one. Sam Neill was great in it. That was just a real cool movie. I liked it.
Yeah, it's got a cool backstory to the making of it, and it's good space horror.
Dune was terrible. That was one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, but I don't think Dune was ever supposed to be good or expected to be good.
Mission accomplished.
I think who made that? It's a very famous director.
Some idiot.
No, it's not.
It went something skis.
It's a very famous director who directed it.
No, but it got passed around, didn't it?
Is Dennis Villeneuve?
No. He's doing the new one. He did Blade Runner 2049. He did that other one with the
David Lynch. It was fucking David Lynch.
Oh, he did Fight Club, didn't he?
He's ashamed of Dune. Dune got real fucked up. I've seen Dune 3 or 4 times. I don't mind it. It's not good though.
It's bad.
They're remaking it, and it's supposed to be. They're going all out.
Villeneuve is one of the best directors out there right now, for sure. He's really good.
What was the?
Yeah, you'd be better off asking me for a genre of movies like horror, action,
horror
Western.
is what I want. Like I watch more horror movies and thriller movies than anything else. I rarely watch comedies.
Have you seen Aliens or Alien?
Yep. Yeah, I've seen both of those. I like those.
How come you see those, but you don't see Terminator 2?
I had only seen Alien up until a few months ago, and Kyle harped on Aliens, and then I was like, got to watch that. Loved it.
James Cameron.
You saw Alien 1, you liked it, you never saw Aliens 2?
Right.
That's so crazy.
Alien is made by Ridley Scott, horror. James Cameron makes Alien 2. Action. James Cameron then right before Aliens, he made Terminator 2. That's what got him the Aliens gig. That's why they picked him as the director, because he just had made Terminator with Schwarzenegger. Dude, it's Schwarzenegger's best film. It's excellent fucking action. Robert Patrick is the bad guy. Linda Hamilton as like one of the most legitimate badass chicks in a movie ever. When she's doing those fucking pull-ups in her fucking, she's flipped her fucking hospital bed on its end, and she's doing fucking chin-ups in there.
Is every single scene, every single moment, it's perfectly paced. Everything like I'm sitting here, I'm telling you, this is my number one favorite movie, and it has
living tissue of a metal endoskeleton. It's so good. Even that first fucking scene where Schwarzenegger walks in that biker bar. And I every time I hear that song, it's that it's like, well, he taught me how to hurt real bad and cry myself to sleep. And he walks into and then I can hear in my head right now, you see through Schwarzenegger's eyes this red tint over everything with like data and like scanning reticles, and it's like over the music. He walks butt naked into this redneck biker bar. It's so great. It's such an awesome scene.
Every single scene is still amazing. Like, I watch that movie once every year. Do not watch the extended cut. There's not a damn thing wrong with it, and it's still one of the best movies. But just make sure you get the regular Terminator 2, because it's just paced so perfectly.
Yep, I agree 100%. Yeah,
I do like watching the extended cut. I actually caught a scene in a new extended cut like last year that I never saw, where the T-1000 is in John Connor's bedroom looking through the fish tank, and his eyes get magnified, and he goes and he sees like that John goes to the arcade, and he's like in his room on his computer. I was like, what the fuck? This scene.
Have you ever seen the extended scene where they go back in time to where it's like it's before the Judgment Day, but it's after the events of the movie, and like Cyberdyne Systems is like working on creating the model T-100 or whatever, like the Schwarzenegger model, and one of the scientists is Arnold Schwarzenegger. And
it's not. It's just his voice. But I knew you were gonna reference this part.
Well, he starts speaking, and he's got this awful voice, and
he's like the Terminator is really like, I'm a Model T-800 with liquid metal. He's like endoskeleton completely covered by, and he's got like a southern accent.
They're like, maybe a different voice.
Yeah,
I think it's a southern accent.
And the drill sergeant guy's like, I think we should use a different voice, and the scientist is like, we could do that. It's like so cheesy, but it's hilarious.
It's really funny.
Like, why did they keep that in?
I wish they kept that in, like after the credits or something. Like,
it is like one of the best deleted scenes.
But when they go to that guy, and he's like, "Yeah, we could change the voice. I think so." You're like, I see what you did there. I like it. Yeah, that's an all-time classic.
By the way, I think it's Sam Jackson doing the voice of the initial Terminator in that scene also.
That'd be funny.
I think that. I wonder if I'm just pulling this out of my high ass, maybe, but I'm still, yeah.
Yeah, good movie. You should definitely watch that one.